in the Lakota world, for example, we have several warrior societies. In the beginning, there were only six. Yeah? Six traditional warrior societies. Two are for old men, and four are for the younger men. Okay, and the warrior societies, like sometimes they might sponsor a buffalo hunt. One might sponsor a buffalo hunt, and that group will do the hunt. They'll go out there, and traditionally, when you hunt buffalo, you do a ceremony before the hunt, and you're apologizing to the buffalo people that you're going to take some of them, but you vow that whatever you take, you're going to use it, all of it, and that everybody is going to be fed. So when a guy shoots a buffalo, it's not just for him and his wife and his children. No, it's for the entire camp. Okay? It's for everybody. It's a community way of thinking back then. Then after they kill the buffalo, they do like a part two of a conclusion part of the ceremony where they make an offering to the Buffalo Nation, and then they say that vow that they're going to use all of buffalo for something, and that everybody will be fed. Not people. This is going to be shared with everybody. Yeah, and then they make they give of themselves as well. That's how it was back then. And then in the evening time, when the meat's done cooking, they roast it underground, and they make soup out of it, and tanija. Oh, I just love that. I miss that. I haven't had that in years. Oh gosh. Anywho, and then there's a part where the warrior society that organized this hunt, a warrior will get up and make a speech, and he will talk about something he did, something brave that he did, and he might say something like, "Yeah, one time I went into the woods, and all my enemies who were hiding were frightened, and they ran away as fast as they could. This is how brave I am," he said. Yeah. And then so everybody, will start cheering, and the women say, "Li, li, 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 li," yeah, like that. That's called Wakte'ogkake. The speeches, yeah. Then another warrior will get up and he'll say, "My friend, he did a good Wakte'ogkake." Yeah? And then he'll say, "One time 2 enemies tried to kill me with their spears, but I jumped towards them really fast, and they got scared and they ran away." Yeah? So then everybody starts eyeing, the ladies are, everybody's cheering away. Yeah? Then another one will come forward and say, "My 2 friends really did good accomplishments." And he said, "One time I was walking through some bushes and my enemies heard me. When they found me, they took one look at me and ran away in terror. This is how brave I am." And then again, same thing. Everybody hollers, and the women are li like that. Huh? And it goes on and on and on like that throughout, until the last warrior in that warrior society has spoken. They are not showing off. They are not saying, "This is how brave I am." No, that's not what they're doing. What they're doing is they're reassuring the people, you are protected. You are loved. We feed you. Don't worry. We will feed you. We will clothe you. We will give you homes. because we love you, we care for you, and we will protect you from the enemy. We do this for you. Our bravery is for you. That's Wakte'ogkake. Yeah? Wakte'ogkake. That's what that is. That's a really old warrior society tradition. Yeah? And then after that they sing some. Every warrior society has their own songs, so then they'll start singing their songs. And there's an old Lakota Star Knowledge story that defines that women have a cycle and men have a cycle, and these two cycles are different, but neither one is more important than the other. You heard me say this, yeah? This is why in the Star Knowledge we're not matriarchal and we're not patriarchal. We're something different. Yeah? And so when we have these kind of meetings, men are in one circle and women are in another circle, and this is representing the two cycles. Okay? And like I said, neither one is less than the other. Okay? They're both important. They complement one another. They go well together. Okay? That's what it means. And so women assemble in one circle and men go in that circle, and they do their warrior society dance. Yeah, every warrior society has their own songs and their own dances. And this is why in the dance circle men go in one direction and women go around the other direction. See, they're complementing each other. Neither one is more important than the other. That's why we're not matriarchal and we're not patriarchal. So when somebody says Lakota people are matriarchal, they're dead wrong. And that's usually a Christian influenced Indian who's saying that. Yeah, a dualistic Indian says that. See, it's always that one must be more important than the other. See, that's dualistic thinking. In the ancient thinking, neither one is above the other. And there's always going to be at least three perspectives. Okay? So this is the reason why you see that. Yeah, this men they dance in one direction around the circle, and women dance in the other direction around that same circle. So this is what they did during the warrior society days. That style of dancing got transformed into today what's known as men and women's traditional. So when you watch men's traditional dancing, for example, real men's traditional dancing, you're supposed to be telling a story with your dance. That you're looking for the enemy. So you you pretend you're looking on the ground for tracks, and you follow them, and you make movements like you're gonna attack, and you're telling a story of something you did in bravery, in battle, or even in the hunt. People will do that. Yeah, you're telling the story in your dance. Today, people don't do that anymore. They just say, "Oh, look at how low I can go. Oh, look at how far apart I can spread my legs." Gee, kind of warrior society is that? So you didn't just go and kill an animal, cut its head off, and put it on a wall. That's very disgusting. That's disrespectful to that animal nation to do that. So I don't like it, when I go somebody's place and then you see all these animal heads on the wall, because these are our relatives. I mean, if you're going to put these animal heads on the wall, when your wife dies, cut her head off and put it on the wall too. Yeah? When your mom and dad die, cut their heads off and put them on the wall too. It's the same thing. That's how it is in the Lakota world. But yet, in Eagle Butte, South Dakota, in the Cheyenne River Sioux Reservation, in the H.V. Johnston Cultural Center, there's a buffalo head hanging on the wall. And that outrages me every time I saw that. Here, that shows you how much cultural information the Cheyenne River Sioux tribe has lost. Hanging a buffalo head on a wall. It's just amazingly disrespectful. Yeah, I really I'm disgusted at that, and I'm ashamed of that because I'm from that reservation. And I mentioned that to the guy who took care of it. I talked to him about that. He's about the same age as me, and I talked to him about that. He said he knows about that too. He says he knows that's not right. But see, this is a non-profit organization. He took it before the board of directors, and they voted him down. So the board of directors, it's them who want that head on the wall. And these are supposed to be older people. So do you see what I mean? Elders are not wise people, not all the time. Some may be, but not all the time. Wisdom does not come with age. Yeah, because there's some elders on this what do you call it? This cultural center board of directors, and they are the ones who are deciding to keep that buffalo head on the wall. That goes to show you, not all old people know the old ways.